Our project is called Greetings Tour. My wife Lisa and I left New York in 2015 to travel the country full-time in an RV, painting large letter postcard murals. And we finally had the opportunity to start creating them here in a place we now call home in Altadena and Pasadena. LA County Parks reached out to us to create a mural for the reopening of Loma Alta Park, and I wanted to extend the opportunity to other artists who were affected locally and give them a chance to express what the area and the park itself meant to them. Within the piece, we have 8 letters, and we wanted to give one letter as a canvas to 8 different artists.
Because I've painted this site before and have been in this area for many years, it does have a lot of meaning for me. This has really been my primary studio, right here on the streets. The painting that I did here, this is actually the other side of that building right there. Thousands of people have walked right by it, and I don't know if they really paid attention to the interesting architecture here. You know, little things like that kind of grab my attention. And I'm hoping that people won't just walk right by it and not pay attention to these little details.
I knew that I wanted to paint the pool because it's my favorite thing to do in the summertime. You know, it's there for the whole community to use it. Altadena really embraces community, and that's one of the reasons that I've really loved living here. I wanted to show the feeling of being surrounded by nature, put in some bright colors, make it feel really like vibrant and happy.
It's a special thing about Altadena that they have some of the most beautiful trails. It's like the majesty of California is just right there on the outskirts of Los Angeles. I went on an epic hike. My friend and I came across a bear bathing in the stream, just like rolling around in the water, giving himself a bath, and we're like looking in awe, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we get to see this. It was such a majestic sight that really stuck with me.
In the L I painted in Loma, I partnered with the San Gabriel Mission Indians of the Tonga Nation. My general idea was just to focus on basic necessities of life, you know, like food and shelter, their traditional dwellings, and all the native plants and fruits that sustain their life.
So it's actually the scenery from right here. Like you see the mountains, it's that tree over there and stuff like that. We didn't really have a lot of murals in Altadena, but obviously this one in particular is cool because it hopefully inspires people to have some form of hope that things are gonna like build back, things will be okay.
There's an equestrian center here, and it's pretty much taken from, the references taken from there. That's him and his kid. I guess they've been riding horses here for a while.
I wanted to make sure to incorporate the peacock because ever since I've lived in Altadena, they've kind of been part of our story. I just feel like anyone who lives in Altadena knows that we lived in such like this dense wilderness area where whether it was the peacocks or the parrots or there was even a bobcat on my roof, like we lived in the wilderness and it was beautiful. It's awesome.
To work on this is really nice. When my husband and I were talking about what this park represented to us was our kids and birthday parties that we attended here with our kids' friends. That's why ours is a little nod to that, where we included birthday balloons and the canopy that everybody would have their parties under. Also, all the trails behind here that we would frequent, nod to that trek up the hill.
I'm hoping that people will look at these images and remember some of the good things that they've experienced in Altadena.
We were all nervous about how it would look with everyone having their own unique styles all tied together, but I think in the end it did all come together, and part of the beauty is the diversity of all these different styles, so you can stand there and look at what calls to them the most, and just like a community, you know, people have different views and that's okay, you know. It did work out, and it was a beautiful piece that I'm proud of, and a lot of other artists are proud of too.